so awesome. I love it when I hear people that have podcasts, because we've had such a great experience with having our podcast and how much we love it and how good it is. We're now doing lives on TikTok that are freaking doing so good. So we're really, really excited, and we love to hear that. It's a very good thing, and there's so much value that can be added through a podcast. So congratulations in advance. I'm sure that it's going to be phenomenal. If there's anything that I could do to add value, definitely count on it. So as long as my schedule permits, because I have people back to back. I literally have to prepare for a podcast episode on Thursday of next week, is it? With a multi-millionaire. And so we've had multiple millionaires on our podcast, and it's been so good because it adds so much value. And a lot of them are very, humble. So they kind of give you the steps on how they got there and what they did. And so it's so good. I'm sure you're going to love it. You're just going to love it.
I just want to say thank you so much. I know me and you have spoke years and months ago, and I'm so super excited I can present this. When I tell you God had given me this words that resonate from my pain, from my experiences, now I get to leverage my skill set so I can give back the therapeutic activities or different, when it comes down to music and different things and topic of that nature. And then also we're going to be helping teenagers and kids talk about different things that they're going through. So I'm super excited to share this with the world. And this is what I've been doing for years. So it's finally manifested. And I'm super excited. And I just want to say thank you so much for your kind words. You have truly been a blessing to me. I know we haven't met in person, but I'm truly grateful for you. And I know that you're busy and you doing your thing. And I'm loving the growth. I'm loving all the vibes that you're doing to support other women. And I definitely want to be a part of that. So right now I'm in the process of gaining wealth. I'm in the process of being around other women that's doing the same thing that I'm doing, or I can learn from you guys. And if you can, please send other women my way, or other men my way, so they can get on the podcast. There's going to be a discussion of posts, and it's not to shame anybody, but it's to help you find tools to put in your toolbox, give you solutions, help you laugh. And whenever you leave from this podcast words that resonate, you're going to leave with solutions. You're going to leave feeling like you gained something. You're going to feel like all of the patterns and cycles that people have went through for years, they could finally pinpoint it, and they could finally help themselves get healed in their journeys. And that's what it's all about. But I pray and I hope that this podcast is going to help millions of people. And that's why I wanted to bring it on this platform, because I wanted to reach more people than I can do in Texas. So I'm super excited for you. Even the things that I haven't even came up with and you have experienced, please send it to me. Even if it's video form or formats or Word document. I love knowledge. I love being around people that is willing to uplift me. And I'm going to do the same way. Anything that I can do to help you, let me know. I am here for you. I love you. You doing your thing. And I can't wait to meet you in person. I need help bringing different communities to this podcast. I know that I have leverage speaking to different populations, but I want to reach different populations, different races, different cultures. So if we can come together, and it don't have to be women, if you come together, even if it's children, if they get permission from their from their parents, I want to bring to the world a different spin of therapy, a different spin of talking out your issues, a different spin of identifying what people are going through and giving them solutions so we can spread the word faster. I want to be able to do that for people. And so if you can help me, or even the connections, that will mean so much to me. And I'm looking forward to speaking to you soon. All right, bye. Love you, girl.
Oh, it is my pleasure. It is absolutely my pleasure. I think that's what the world's about. I literally had this conversation a little while ago with a gentleman. I sent him a video, and his rebuttal seemed to be a little be surprising to me. And he was very like, I want to say negative. I just want to say that, apprehensive. Unfortunately, the world has made us to where we're so stuck in our pain that we don't see the good, right? And there is so much reward and so much knowledge and value that can come from your pain. It's how you spin it. It's the story you tell, right? Instead of having a stinking thinking and a very negative mindset and a very like poor me mentality, how can you spin that? How can you make this the biggest point in your life, right? The pivot of your life, right? And so the podcast that both me and my partner put together has been thriving for the last year. We're on so many platforms now. We're on TV, we're on Roku and Fire. We are now doing, like I said, on TikTok Live, and it's just been a very rewarding place to be, because we get to, a lot like what you're going to be doing, is using our knowledge, our value, our trauma, our triumphs to inject into others, right? And therefore helping other people, also reminding them that their voice is powerful. Their hurt, their sadness, their triumphs, their tribulations, all of that can be spun and can be made into something amazing, and can also then ignite someone else's happiness. Someone else is like, oh, you know what? I could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so you want to be that light and love in people's life. And I know that you've been following me for a while, where you heard me say that so many times, the light and love. And I feel like that's what God's mission is for me on this planet, with my child and everything, to just add light and love and heal the inner child and the inner hurt of that young girl, that young teenager, that woman, that maybe was unseen, that was mistreated, misspoken to, and then use that to help other people have their voices. And so we had named our podcast originally Women for Wealth, but we noticed that there was a lot of men that really wanted to be a part of it, that really wanted to talk, that had a voice. And so we pivoted, and we kind of, our logo always had an ace in it, because we believe that we are all aces in life, the top of the deck, the top of the pile, right? And so we pivoted and we changed it to the Aces Club, where we are all aces. We can all achieve, we can all succeed, we can all have level ups and evolutions that drive us to who we are and who we can be in the future. So I am nothing but so happy for you and proud of you. Like I said, I reiterate, anything that I can add value with. We actually then developed a digital course on how to put together a podcast, and the things that no one will tell you that you should know, because there are some bumps and bruises that you go through in the process when you're trying to make it, and when you're trying to put it out there so that everyone can learn from it, so that everyone can hear it. Like, you don't want just your podcast just to be for you and for the people that you're listening, like, that are talking with you on the podcast. You want people to actually hear it, because it can really heal them and bring light to a lot of topics that can be taboo a lot of times. And so that part is sometimes very difficult, but you just have to really navigate that through different actions and things that we share on the digital course. But I could talk, girl, you know that. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let me listen to your voice notes that you just sent me.